Okay, hello, this is Nitin Dahad with EE Times and Embedded.com and with Sally Ward-Foxton and Anne-Francoise Pele. And we're here on day 2 of Embedded World in Nuremberg. And we just wanted to give you a few sort of highlights of what we've seen with and stuff we've seen today. So Sally, I'm going to hand it over to you today. What did you see?
I saw all sorts of cool stuff. I went to ARM this morning to learn a little more about the Ethos U85, which is brand new micro NPU, third gen that they've just launched. This is going to be 4 TOPS maximum. So really what I wanted to know was what kind of AI can I run on this 4 TOPS, but he said maybe if it's 1 billion parameters, something like that, it will still run really nicely on that. And that is a usable kind of size for human-machine interfaces that need conversational abilities, but I think the message was the exact use cases are going to need a little bit more time to figure out.
And you also went to Silicon Labs?
Yes, I went over to Silicon Labs. Their wireless micros, they had the XG24 previously with their own NPU in, which is really exciting. They've made G26, and what they have done is they've doubled both the flash and the RAM. So crucially for ML, double the RAM means bigger models. It's important for voice as well. So yeah, just kind of slightly gearing that more towards ML, which was cool. I went also to NXP to speak to Ali Ors, Director of AI over at NXP. They've integrated NVIDIA's Tau toolchain with their EIQ toolchain. So other people have the NVIDIA Tau working with their software stacks, but they've kind of taken it a step further, and you can actually call NVIDIA Tau from the EIQ toolchain, which is a level of integration we're not seeing anywhere else. So it's exciting what they're doing over there too.
Well, that's really good. Anne-Francoise, what about you?
Well, after the Automotive Tech Forum, I really wanted to surf on the automotive wave. That's why I discussed with many companies on the interdependence between safety and security, starting with the MIPI companies and the MIPI Alliance. And so that included Valens, Qualcomm, and together we talked about cameras because they've been working on a new specification, and because at the time, a long time ago, we had low-speed, low-resolution cameras, but the resolution is really going high, and with more data, there's more risk. So they're really gathering the whole ecosystem around the specification to make it more secure, more safe, functional. So that's one thing. And I wanted to talk to Secure IC after they announced a collaboration with Autotalks. By the way, Autotalks is no longer sold to Qualcomm. Another one, it's on the market, I don't know. So I talked to the CEO of Secure IC, and they worked together on a module that with the Tecton 3, Autotalks Tecton 3, and the Secure IC hardware security module. Also talked about post-quantum cryptography because of the automotive cycle. We need, when it goes out of the factory, okay, it's working, but 15 years later, is it still working? So they're really anticipating security issues further away. One note, Codasip, they won the award for the shared technology. That's really interesting. We talked about it during the Automotive Tech Forum and many other things, but go for it.
Yeah. And you can probably replay the Automotive Tech Forum again on EE Times.
It's on demand.
So actually, there's lots and lots of stuff going on. But one of the things I think I've been seeing quite a lot of over the years is the system in package, and this is STM32 MP. Which you may not be able to see on camera, but with a DDR memory. I went to see Octavo Systems, and they were saying how a lot of system in package is being used by companies, and this is a torque wrench monitor with a screen, but they use SIP with integrated MPU, MCU and DDR in there, so it's very, very compact. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of that. I mean, when we talk about chiplets, this is like the hard version of these where you're putting little bits. They're also talking about adding things like Wi-Fi modules and things like that on there, because if they've removed DDR from the space on this, then they can add other things. So that's quite interesting. I also went to see the Eclipse Foundation and talking about the SDV working group and how they've got 27 projects going on. Their mission is open source code, and it's not just about the tech issues, it's about all the other stuff like liability and insurance and all of that. And the only other one I'd probably mention, or two I mentioned, Rohde and Schwarz. The big thing right now is the Bluetooth channel sounding and over-the-air testing over Bluetooth, for Bluetooth rather. So I saw the new system they were showing there. And then analog devices, I went to look at what they're the single pair Ethernet. Which is interesting, and how that takes away a lot of SKUs from having to do stuff in building automation, factory automation, software-defined IOs rather. And then I also spoke to Fiona Tracy, Managing Director of Industrial Automation. We did a video. You can watch that on EE Times in the next few days. But no, there's a lot of exciting stuff going on. But watch out for our wrap-up tomorrow.